All right, we are recording. We are down to our final set critique. We'll see how long this one takes. Bucks, is this a best of 3 or best of 5? Depending how long this takes will determine if I'm going to do the extra thing I was going to do beforehand. Because if it's a best of 5, I don't think we'll do it. Best of 3, then I might. Then we'll also have to see how you play. If everything's really straightforward, we can get through it real fast. Best of 5, okay. So probably not going to do it. I'll say this will probably be the end of our stream once we get through this. But if we get through it fast, then we'll do something cool after this. Yeah, Bucks, you guys know him. I think he's basically had perfect attendance for all these, so really glad I could just kind of sneak you in here at the end of this. And we do get a very unusual matchup. We have not talked about Lucario at all, or we might have talked about him once, but it's not a character you talk about. He's just one of those. You never see him. He's not as good as he used to be. That's mostly what it comes down to. But still, very scary. He's got aura. We don't kill too early, so you're going to see him live to scary high percents where he can reverse us. However, it's so much harder for him to get to the kill that it makes it a lot easier for us. So with all of that being said, we'll see how you deal with this. Alrighty, so if I say anything ignorant about Lucario, please correct me. So for the most part, I kind of know what he does, but there's definitely some specifics I'm not going to know with him. So we'll probably consult the UFD at some point. But yeah, I mean, you treat the beginning game a lot like Samus. You're mostly like looking out for the aura sphere. He has to approach. He does not have very, very good hitboxes to like approach with. And actually something that I don't really know is I don't know how safe he is on shield. From what I know, I don't think he really is. So like, oh my god. Do you see this? Negative 19? Negative 25? Negative 26? Even with aura? This is terrible. So like forward tilts at least the sword is safe once he gets aura, but like, oh, that's terrible. Like up tilt, that's terrible. Forward, that's terrible. Okay, down tilt's good. We have one move. Okay, forward air. Now that's a pretty safe move. Nair, that's a very safe move. Back air, that's fairly safe. So okay, we've got aerials. We've got aerials we can approach with. This move, because it like stalls him, he's never gonna really land with this, so you can kind of punish this. But like forward air and nair, back air, those are going to be relatively hard to punish. So that's really what you're looking out for. But in terms of Lucario's ground game, oh god, you should just punish everything. Hitboxes are fairly decent too. We can't outrange them all with, like this we can outrange with fair. This we can outrange with fair until like that little ball comes out. Like that we can't outrange, but we can definitely outrange his palm. And yeah, we can outrange that because like it's basically a little bit around his face, his palm there. So fair and bear will do a lot of work to it. Oh yeah, they definitely massacred him. So good things to keep in mind there. I should probably put this back to Duck Hunt. So let's go. And I know like a lot of his like charge cancels into things are sort of gone. Like I think he can still do like a variation of it, but it's not nearly as effective as it used to be in Smash 4. Again, you don't want to be going for like rogue clay pigeons like that, but that's kind of self-explanatory at this point. Real quick about that little setup you had there. See, we're at 549. Let's see if I can. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. So, okay, we're going in slow motion. This actually works. So let's talk about this little gunman can setup that you have right here. So because you have can right on top of gunman, if Lucario decides to hit this, can is automatically going to explode on gunman because gunman's a hurt box. So keep that in mind. If you just stand away from the explosion, it's not going to hit you. And if he hits this, you automatically will get hit by it, and you can get a follow-up off of that. Very, very important thing to remember. Now let's go to... Okay, this is definitely going a little fast. Yeah, like, see, like, going for the clay pigeon just left you open there. Like, honestly, as long as you just, like, commit to, like, can and gunman, Lucario's not really going to do much against you. Because, like, he doesn't have a safe way to approach. These will always cover Aura Sphere every single time. And yeah, when they get hit by that, that means you just know they don't know the matchup. It's like, when you play Duck Hunt enough, you know F Smash is 3 hits. And then if you don't, then it just bodies you. Because, like, oh, they Smash attacked me. I'm going to drop shield. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was very easy. That's the reason why you don't keep going for Clay Pigeon. Is they'll punish you with that all the time. Also, please remember, let me know if audio levels are good. If they're bad. Yeah, you also have to remember when you throw out Clay Pigeon, that does deactivate your ability to use Can, so you always should be careful whenever you're sending it out. That looked like you just kind of got caught up in your inputs there. I do not know what that F smash was, but I'm assuming that it was a misinput. At least, like, that you went back to a safe distance there. But I wish you were ready for that, because, like, that was, like, a guaranteed, like, oh, you can just double jump up air and kill him there. But it's like, if you weren't used to playing Duck Hunt and Smash 4 for the Yusan combo, you just weren't going to be ready for it. That was a really good can chase. And that, like, I'm happy that you jumped there, because, like, I wasn't sure if you were going to be ready for the follow-up afterwards. Now, definitely if they just, like, air dodge it, just grab in the other direction or F tilt. Make it easy on yourself. Yeah, as you can see, it's fake now. Yeah, Gunman's going to be like guaranteed always your best response to Aura Sphere because he just will not be able to hit you. Yeah, so it's like, I think he has to do something very, very specific in order for it to actually hit you with the Aura Sphere cancel. I'm not sure what that F smash was, but definitely made no sense. See, yeah, just block it out with Aura Sphere. I mean, with Gunman. Good air dodge there. Much better to take the grab than the Aura Sphere. No! You should have covered that with up air! Like, remember, if you get your opponent into a tech situation, just be ready to, like, get the biggest punish you can on them. Because, like, tech situations are so guaranteed. Really good can out there. Like, honestly, I think that was, like, the best option you could have gone for. You can't just keep getting so desperate for all of these, like, things. And you have to remember, your wall with Gunman's very important. So let's just kind of break this down in perspective. Putting your Gunman here is way more effective than putting your Gunman down here because it prevents Aura Sphere from going anywhere in this area, which is a lot better than putting it here where Aura Sphere is in play everywhere. So you're cornered, he has Aura Sphere pressure, and he can just, like, back air you and you're dead. That's the last thing you want. You want Gunman to, like, block off as much of Aura Sphere as you possibly can. And I still don't know, like, a lot of these smash attacks you're going for don't really make sense. Like, that one made sense to, like, pop the can up. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, if you're not watching what your opponent's doing, you're going to miss all these, like, really free punishes. See, like, charging for F smash there, like, kind of got you, like, hit there again. That was a really good cancel by Yume. Or Atlas in this case. No! Oh my god. Okay. This is day one, like, Samus Lucario stuff. You always plan for the Aura Sphere, just no matter what it is. So, like, all you had to do was just, like, whip out a gunman, and then, like, none of that could ever possibly hit you. And if he goes for it, you hit Can up there to just ping on top and then just hit him with. Just always play for Aura Sphere when you can die. Like, there is no reason not to play for it, because, like, you know they want it, and you know they're going to keep charging it. And you know Lucario is going to keep charging it because, like, it assists his movement so much, and, like, he is able to get kill confirms off of doing the charged for Aura Sphere. So it's not like he won't throw it. He has every reason in the world to still throw it at you no matter what. So always, always, always go for just being ready for that. Okay, there's no such thing as a safe smash attack. Just like instill that in yourself. Like, if you're fighting a character with a charge move and you have not placed anything in front of you to protect you from that charge move, none of those smash attacks are safe. Like, just don't ever assume your smash attack is safe, because it's not. Just don't do it. Like, smash attack, you only go for if you have a read and it's going to kill them, or if you're doing it like off a combo. Like, you know, if you're doing like CP to up smash, or you have like a guess that like they're going to try to like punish you like ledge and you like spam down smash or something like that. The thing with them is like all you do is like you just do your projectiles and you keep them cornered and all that stuff, and you deal with that. And then that's when you go in and hit them. You hit them with all the blind spots. Like, the only smash attack you have that has range is F smash. And that leaves you super vulnerable too, because like if it's not hitting anything, it's just covering the ground. And as you saw, because Lucario's very floaty, he just got in and hit you at like so many different times. The only time like F smash hit him was when it hit his shield and he didn't realize it was 3 hits. And that was it. Like, there's no reason to go for all these smash attacks. Absolutely none. Like, if you went for like a tech situation and you were covering an option with F smash, okay, like that makes sense. Or if you're covering it, the tech situation with up smash or down smash, that makes sense. But like none of those smash attacks for the most part made any sort of sense. Like right there, like at least there he was like caught up on attacking them, but like I don't think that's what you were planning on doing. Like, you didn't have a specific plan of like, oh, he's caught up in attack, let me go punish that. No, it's just like I think you were just like, I think he's gonna be there and I think this attack's gonna hit. See, like there, like Clay Pigeon's not going to hit. Like, you have to remember, like, Lucario's a very aerial-based opponent. Like, remember, we looked through the frame data. He sucks on the ground, but in the air, fairly safe when he hits you with, like, fair and air. So you have to plan for where he's going to be. He's going to be in the air. That's what you want to control. So you control the ground with Gunman, and then you control the air with Can. Can should be your first priority because you know that's where he wants to be. Then you get Gunman second to just, like, help with specifically with those timings. And, like, there. He went for a double team, and you had all the time in the world to set up like a back air to go punish him, but you decided to completely ignore everything he was doing, and you did like a gunman and just ran away, which is like, why? Like, when you see something like that, that's like very obvious and easy to punish, like that's where it makes sense to have those smash attacks come out. But just like a neutral randomly, definitely not. See, like there, like, so you were charging a smash attack here. He jumped off a platform, and he's way too floaty to land there, so he just landed naturally behind you and just ignored anything that you're going for. Like, that's not neutral. Like, you were just hoping and praying. There was no thought process behind that than other, it's a big move that hits hard and you will probably die. Right now he's at 174. If you do a down-angled F-tilt, like, basically anywhere that's not center stage, he will probably die at that point. Or if like a nair or something like that. So it's like, you're making this way harder on yourself than you need to. Like, okay, so like that Clay Pigeon, that looked like a misinput. Or if you were trying to ping can or something. And, you know, it's things like that. Like, that's the reason why, you know, he wants to keep tossing out, like, Aura Sphere, because, like, it gives him access to turnarounds and all that. So that's why you always play around that, too. And, like, because, like, you went for just, like, so many risky, unnecessary options, you just died. Like, you died immediately for it every single time. Like, Lucario is a character that you want to play the lamest you possibly can against him. And when you see those openings, you hit him. But you never push your luck. You do not push your luck against Lucario, because like, he can kill you in 3 hits. Not even combos, just like 3 hits. Okay. Let's see. So FD. Not a bad stage to go to. Like, you just kind of control... Why? Just... Why? I hope that was a misinput. Unless, like, you're just going for, like, the ballsiest read in the entire world with that clay pigeon. And, like, see, like, right there, that clay pigeon made no sense. Because the second you detonate it, the particle hitboxes is going to send, like, Can right into Lucario and all that stuff. So there you go. At least you got, like, a very good lead there. See, like, again, just play around Aura Sphere. You know he wants to launch it at you. You could just buffer a gunman. And because, like, when he launches Aura Sphere, he's in lag, he can't punish you for it. Okay, so now he's kind of caught on to your air dodging habit, so that's just something you need to keep in mind. You'll always wear air dodge again to the stage. At least off of the Aura Sphere. And see, like, you just put yourself in harm's way of the Aura Sphere because you decided to, like, ignore the gunman's protection there. And luckily you missed, but... See, that's again, it's just like... The Lucario's not really paying attention to where he's going now, so, like, all these, like, haphazard F smashes are, like, hitting him now. Like, see, like, there. Like, that's basically your game plan. It's like, oh, I think he's to the left of me. I'm gonna throw out an F smash. But it's like, you have, like, no sense of his positioning at all. It's just, so far, in this game, you got really lucky that he was just falling into you a lot. See, like, after you threw out the can, you weren't paying attention to him afterwards. Like, if you hit him and he was going to attack, so, like, okay, then Clay Pigeon makes sense. But, like, if you got Can out first, and you see him jumping, and then you throw Clay Pigeon, like, that makes no sense. Especially when you do the dash back. Like, you know, I don't recommend Clay Pigeon there, but at least that option at least made some sense there. And then you messed up your input. Yeah, you got so lucky there. Because, like, literally, he could have just kept charging it and then just drifted away and then just launched it at you, and then he would have been fine. But he decided to, like, wave bounce into you. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, you know, he didn't pay attention to you for 1 second, and he took it. Like, pretty much every single F smash you did was you're just dice rolling here. Like, it's not a strategy that will ever win consistently, and if you're playing against a good player, it's like, I think you were here for this, like the Mr. R thing. You look for people going for the strongest punish option, which is like a smash attack, and then you just plan around punishing that, and then you'll have the easiest win of your entire life in pools, and that's basically the strategy you're going with. Not the person punishing the strongest options. You're just going for them just whenever you can, just cause you can. And if someone's planning for that, they'll punish you very badly. So far that game, he wasn't doing it. The other ones, he was doing it pretty easily. That's been taking a while. Alright, well, since we're waiting, don't forget, guys, if you guys want to support the Duck Hunt Discord artists, you can always head on over to the links down below on Teespring. If you get the coasting shirt, which is kind of the shirt that we're doing to like help out the artists during the whole COVID situation, buy all those profits will go directly towards the artist that worked on it. So if you want to help some lads out, a great way to do it. And now we're in here on Lilat. See, you just like went for like, okay, so that was Can. Okay, I thought you were going for like an F smash. It looked like an F smash was coming out. Okay, clay pigeon. Ah, okay. So in that case, I actually would have gone for the down air. Just because, like, if you did happen to, like, pop them right off the ledge, I actually would have gotten the kill. At least I think you would have. Because, like, the bottom blast zones here are very short. Also, watch how you're burning your double jump, because, like, that makes you a prime target for a charged shot. Okay, see, like, that's good coverage there. That's what you need to focus on. Just very simple juggles, very simple coverage, and then, like, when you got them in a good place, just fill them up, finish them off with up air. Because if up air is fresh, you're good. That was definitely just, like, a buffer issue. So that was good option coverage there. Don't know why you went for that F smash again. That F smash literally made you die. Yeah, see, that's what happens. If you're not playing around the Aura Sphere, then he's just going to chuck it at you. See, that's why you play around Aura Sphere. Just play around Aura Sphere. Forget everything else. Aura Sphere comes first, and then once you deal with that, then everything else is fair game. And keep in mind, he's at a percent where F-Tilt's just going to straight up kill him. So, like, letting him get back to stage for free with that, not good. Not good at all. See there, now you played around Aura Sphere. Now you're fine. Now, so okay, see now you played around Aura Sphere. You have to remember that clay pitch is not going to land on the ground on this stage. So he could have duffed you with Aura Sphere there. But yeah, there you got to watch how you're jumping. Really good anti-air there, or just reverse edge guard. Yeah, like here, just play scared. Play scared, and you will win. Okay, see, like, look, now, like, Can's cut off Aura Sphere. Gummin's now cut off Aura Sphere. Okay, see, like, you're still playing around Aura Sphere, so this is good. That clay pigeon wasn't, but he's not in a position. No, you see, you stopped playing around Aura Sphere, then you got hit by Aura Sphere. Okay, now cover yourself with Can. Oh, no. Yeah, no, like, you were too late on that. So, like, that lost you the stock. So there's a point where he was right here, so you could have started pinging the Can towards him so he had to deal with it, and then, you know, maybe you still got off stage, but you didn't die. And then at that point, can is available to you again, and then you can send it back to him, so that way it'd just be around it. Exactly like that. You do nothing else but play around that. Because, like, unlike now that Samus can do movement things with it, you know, she probably won't throw it out as much as Lucario, but, like, Lucario, that's part of his neutral, and, like, that's how he gets combos started. So that's why he's always going to chuck it and go for it. There's never a reason for him not to throw Aura Sphere at you. That's what you have to remember. Just play around that one option, and you will be infinitely more okay. And he has to approach you. And if you do that, like, he's not scary. It's just that he can kill you fast. But if he can never touch you, then there's nothing scary about him. You just got to keep that in mind. But yeah, no, like that can reset was important. Like he's ledge trapping you. Can was very easily able to just go in and then like hit him. And then once that hits, it refreshes and you could just throw it back there. I mean, Lucario can never approach. It's just that he can like do things to you from afar. That's kind of the thing with him. Yeah, I mean, Game 4, the good thing about this is you were playing way less risky than you were before. Like, a lot less. And you kind of saw that paying off, like, immensely here. But, like, the thing that you need to tell yourself is if you don't know what to do, that's when you just do nothing. Like, you just play safe as you possibly can and figure out where those openings are. And Duck Hunt's really, really good for that. Like, if you want to figure out a player or character, Duck Hunt's one of the absolute best characters to play just because you can control so much. So you just set up these situations and you see what that character could do in those situations and you see how the player reacts and it will tell you everything you need to know. So just always remember that. If you have no idea what to do, gather data first. Play safe. Check some cans. Move in and out and figure out like what works and what doesn't. Figure out how the projectiles interact and whatnot. Oh, really good maps, yeah. Like, how's Lucario going to approach you on Battlefield? How is he going to approach you on Smashville? Like, there's not much you can do. And, like, Lucario's not a fast character either, so it's not like he's going to rush in immediately on you. Like, basically, he's going to get on stage, he's going to get close in, but you have more than enough time to respond to his actions. It's just that on Smashville, he'll kill you a little bit earlier. Battlefield, it'll be longer before he kills you, but it'll be longer before you kill him, or Smashville, it's not too bad. But yeah, any other questions about Lucario before I close out this part? Yeah, I would say like if you have a stage where if you have more stage to play with, like FD I think is good, Town City I think is good, and Kalos. Kalos is good too. So wide stages where he has to approach, those I think are the best ones to go to. But if you're comfortable in Smashville, you can basically play Smashville like Lucario can't land, and that's fine too. And actually, Yoshi Story's very good for this, just because you can kill him off the top so quickly, and he just doesn't even have aura. And you also have the walls to jump off of, so that assists your recovery. Alrighty, okay. So I think this is where we will close out the stream then. Just kidding.